Alrighty, morning everyone, and welcome back to another beautiful video on this beautiful channel on another beautiful day. In today's video we are gonna do an unboxing. That's why I don't have anything in front of me, but there will be something in front of me very shortly. And I've got a whole bunch of stuff that I bought at auction and things like that, or just bought outright. And I think I got some really good deals. And we're gonna have a look at those today. Because yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So let's go and start with that. Alrighty, so the first package that I just opened had these two inside. I do in fact remember buying them, but that was quite some time ago. And these are some older half dollars, Walking Liberty half dollars, and they are actually not Philadelphia's, which they usually are. This is actually a San Francisco one. There, I think you can see the little S there. It's not very easy to see, but it's right there. That's an S. Trust me on that if you can't see it. And then we've got a D there, so that's a Denver one. And these are from the year of, let's have a look here. I think these are a little bit better dates. Yeah, there we go, 1918, D and S. Pretty cool, very worn. Of course, I think these are slightly better dates, not great, but you know, slightly better. And of course, a little bit older, over 100 years old. And of course, you know that these were minted until like 46, 47, something like that, 45, something around that. It's not that important, but you know, something in that direction. And I'm very happy to have some older ones because I actually don't have any older ones. I'm probably going to take them out of the coin flips because they are damaged and stuff, so they're not really going to do any good for them. And these are heavily circulated coins anyway, so they don't really have any value besides, you know, their value. I paid a bit more for them than I usually would. I think I paid like 13 or 14 bucks for them, which is of course way too much. But I just wanted some older ones and they're really hard to find over here. So yeah, quite happy with those. We're probably going to take them out here in just a minute, or maybe not. Oh, we'll see about that. I actually don't have a tube for them, no, so they're gonna stay in there for the time being. But we're gonna move on to one of my, if not my all-time favorite silver coin, the peace dollar. 1922 peace dollar, which is, you know, pretty much all of them are 1922. And yeah, really beautiful coin. I really love my peace dollars. And I'm really happy to have another one. This one is obviously cleaned, I mean, you can tell, but I don't care. I just buy them for, I don't know, I think I really pay a lot for them because they are really hard to get over here. I know in the US they're probably only worth like 20 or 22 times face. I don't know. Over here you gotta pay 30 times face. It is what it is. You really can't get them for much cheaper. So that is what it is. We've got our peace dollar tube here, which is basically just a maple leaf tube. But these work really well for peace dollars. If you want to have a tube for peace dollars, there you go. They are pretty much perfect for that. And we're getting very close to filling that up actually. So I'm very happy about that. Look at that. Yeah. Almost have a full tube of peace dollars. I kind of want to have that in frame. Well, we'll put it there. I guess you can see it, right? So, next thing. Next two things are actually pretty interesting. First thing was actually a pretty big surprise when I just opened the package. I bought a whole bunch of random coins that were just thrown on a pile, but the person that I bought them from actually put them in like a slip thing or vacuumed it or whatnot. So I guess I'm fine with that. I don't really have any tubes laying around here anyway, so I might take them out at some point and I might put them in a tube, but I might also just leave them like that because it's actually kind of nice, right? Like a sheet like that, doesn't take up a lot of space and stuff like that. So anyways, let's take a look at this stuff that we got. So we got two Liberty or Mercury dimes, whatever you want to call them. I was recently told that these actually aren't really Mercury dimes. They are technically Liberty dimes because these wings on their head kind of symbolize freedom of thought and stuff like that. And I think that's actually really cool. So yeah, Liberty or Mercury dimes, whatever you want to call them. Really cool. And then you've got two Roosevelt dimes as well, silver ones before 1964. So yeah, epic, very cool, very happy about that. Then what else do we have here? Let's have a look. Of course, we got two Walking Liberties, a 41 and a 46. Well, that's of course our answer as far as 46 being the last date can't be, because that's a 45 being the last date, because that's a 46. There we go. And Therefore, 45 can't be the last date. So, then we've got a Ben Franklin $half. These are 90%, these three. Of course, these 4 dimes as well. And then we've got some $half. We got a 68, we got a 67, and a 68 over there as well. So these are 40%ers. Nice, right? And then what is this one? Can you see that? That is also 64. Nice, okay. And not also 64, that is a 64. It's the only 64 that we have, and therefore the only 90% silver coin in this little package. Pretty good for 50 bucks. I forgot to mention I paid 50 bucks for that. I think that was pretty good. So, let's move on to some coins that I really, really want more of, because these are my all-time favorite coins for crisis protection and barter and trading in bad times and stuff like that. We've got some dimes. Yes, and these are all Liberty or, Mercury dimes, whatever you want to call them. Really, really, really cool. I would like to kind of take them out and have a look if there are better dates, but I really have a feeling that there aren't. I don't know. I'll have a look. You know what? I'll have a look off camera, but you don't have to sit through that. And, I'll be right back when I went through all those and determined whether or not anything is actually worth anything. Alrighty, so I checked all of them dimes, and I don't really think that we have got anything special there. We had some interesting ones. I've got a pretty old one here. This is a 1919. Let me show that to you. There you go. It's a very worn 1919. That was the oldest one. I'm not showing you that because it's worth anything. There were a few of those minted, but it's the oldest one, so I might as well show it. And then we had 2 that were, somewhat semi-key dates, maybe, with like 7 million mintage. Is a 1924D. And we've also got a 1928S. So these had I think 7 million mintage, and, them not being in great condition would probably be $3, maybe $4. Let me know if I'm off on that. That's just what a quick Google search spit at me. So yeah, I'm gonna keep those separately just because they're worth a little bit more. And then we've got one that had around 3 million mintage, which was a 1931 nothing, so Philadelphia. And yeah, that would be worth maybe $4 or $5 in that condition. I don't know. Yeah, it depends, right? If I'm off on that, let me know, but I don't really think that this is anything very special. Most of them were 44, 45, 40, 42, 43 and stuff like that you can see right there, right? This 45, 44, 43, 42, and so on and so forth. So really not a lot of special stuff, but I bought them for I really not a lot of money. I mean, I paid for 100 dimes, these were 100 dimes, I paid $185, including shipping. So I really don't think that's too much. I think that's a really, really good price, and one of the best prices that I've ever got for dimes. So really happy with that. I love dimes because there's such a small thing that you can buy for such a low amount of money that it's just so perfect for trading and stuff like that. So I love dimes. The dimes are great, right? Not my favorite coins because they're not particularly beautiful in my opinion, but I just love them for that fact. And they don't look bad, right? It's just, in my opinion, nothing compared to a peace dollar, but it's a very small coin, and I really, really love them. So yeah, I'll put them all back into this bag. We'll leave those outside. Besides this one, this is not really worth anything. I just wanted to show that. And yeah, so let's continue. Alrighty, so there's our little bag of dimes. And before anyone asks, yes, I did check the 42s for the 42 over 41. None of them had that, as far as I can tell. So yeah, unfortunately, no tiny coin that's worth a fortune, but might as well check. So yeah, as I said, I'm pretty happy with those 3 here. They seem to be a bit rarer, and I'm also pretty happy that the rarest one of them is actually in somewhat reasonable condition. Of course, these are just circulated dimes. There's nothing special about them, and I bought them in a coin grab bag. But, it's at least something, and I'm pretty happy with that. And it at least tells me that no one searched through those and took everything out that was a little bit better in condition or whatever. So that's very epic. I'm gonna get a tube for those, and we're gonna tube them up. Not now, but in the future, because I don't have one on me now. But yeah, that's very, very epic. I'm very happy about that. My favorite coins for bartering and stuff like that. And yeah, I just can't get enough of them for a reasonable price, of course. I'm not just paying any weird prices that people think they can get. Like, for example, I've seen a lot of people selling just random year, random condition dimes that had a little bit of nice toning for like $8 a piece. Like, what's that? No, sir. Thank you very much. So yeah, not really interested in that, but I'm really interested in dimes for a normal price. Really epic con. Let me know what you think. Do you like dimes? Do you not like dimes? What kind of coins would you prefer for barter and crisis protection stuff and stuff like that? Let me know all that. I'll be very interested in that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's unboxing. I really hope you enjoyed it. I definitely did, because these are some really, really cool coins. And yeah, if you want to, you can write a comment. If you want to know something that I can answer you, or just want to say something nice, go ahead and do that. I'd be very happy to answer that. If you want to, you can rate the video with like a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And you can also subscribe to the channel if you want to make me very happy. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Have a fantastic week, and until next time.